The Hat Man, the shadow that watches you sleep. He's been seen by so many people that he has a name, the Hat Man, a tall, dark figure in a long coat and wide-brimmed hat, often appearing during sleep paralysis. When your body is frozen between dreaming and waking, you're awake, but you can't move or speak. The fear is real, and sometimes, so is he. Why does the Hat Man and other shadow people appear so often across time and culture? And what does he reveal about the human mind? Reports of the Hat Man began circulating online in the 2000s and gained popularity with TikTok years later. But sightings of dark figures during sleep are ancient. For thousands of years, people have described waking to a shadow pressing on their chest, unable to breathe, unable to scream. In the 2nd century, Greek physician Cyrannus of Ephesus wrote about people who awoke paralyzed, feeling crushed or choked by invisible demons. The symptoms match modern sleep paralysis almost perfectly. Some researchers think these figures might be a shared hallucination, a vision passed from one person to another, just like stories passed through folklore or the internet. If thousands of people read about the same shadowy man, could their brains conjure him during paralysis? The Hat Man fits a pattern: 6 feet tall, featureless, a dark void where his face should be. Some claim his eyes glow red or white. He doesn't disappear when you notice him. He lingers. Sometimes he approaches. Sometimes he sits on your bed, sometimes on your chest. Online, people joke that taking too much Benadryl will make you see the Hat Man. Don't. It's a dangerous myth. But it shows how deeply this figure has entered pop culture. Who or what is he? Some call him a demon, others an interdimensional being, or even the devil himself. But his image, a menacing man in a hat haunting dreams, feels familiar. He could easily be inspired by Freddy Krueger, a fictional killer who also stalks people in their sleep. Across the world, the same shadow appears under different names. In China, it's ghost oppression. In Botswana, Sebeteledi. In Iran, Baktak Jinn. These entities all sit on sleeping victims, crushing their breath and will. Even the word nightmare comes from the Old English mare, an evil spirit that suffocates sleepers. Every version echoes the same truth: sleep paralysis. During deep REM sleep, the brain locks the body's muscles to prevent movement. But sometimes, the body stays paralyzed while the mind wakes up. You're aware, but trapped. Breathing feels impossible. Your heart races. Fear fills the void, and the brain paints it as a presence in the room. A shadow. A man. Watching. Around 1 in 5 people will experience this at least once. Some scientists believe that during paralysis, the brain's right hemisphere, responsible for body awareness and detecting threats, projects our own self-image outward. We see a distorted version of ourselves, a presence. But culture shapes that presence. Ancient people saw demons and witches. Modern people see aliens, ghosts, or the Hat Man. Different myths, same fear. Not all sightings happen in bed. Some claim to see shadow figures standing in hallways or corners, especially when overtired or anxious. Still, most encounters occur just before or after sleep, when the mind floats between worlds. Sleep paralysis offers a logical explanation, but that doesn't make the experience less terrifying. Waking in darkness, unable to move, while something stands over you, it's one of humanity's oldest fears. We may explain it with neuroscience, yet the emotional truth remains. When we sleep, we surrender control. And the part of our mind that hates losing control shapes that fear into something human-shaped. Whether your nightmare takes the form of a demon, a ghost, or the Hat Man himself, these figures all spring from the same vulnerability: our fear of the dark, of helplessness, of being seen while we cannot move. The Hat Man even has his own subreddit, created in 2014 and still active. People share stories, drawings, and theories. Some find comfort knowing others have seen him too. Maybe he's not real. Maybe he's something shared, a collective hallucination, a shared dream. Or maybe he's older than any of us, a shadow that wears whatever shape our era gives it, a presence that reminds us how fragile the boundary is between the waking world and the one we drift into each night. Whatever he is, he's not leaving anytime soon. And if you ever wake up frozen, your chest heavy, your breath shallow, your heart pounding in your ears, Don't be surprised if you find him standing there, watching,